From the campus of Shadow Ridge High School in Surprise, Arizona, welcome to the 2024 Arizona Youth Football League as the action this afternoon faces West Valley Spartans and the Maricopa Rampage. Hi, everybody. I'm Eric Anderson along with Jeff Lowry. It's 8 and under Arizona Youth Football League as it's 84 degrees out this afternoon. We're on the far west side of Phoenix today, and Shadow Ridge High School opened in 2009. Both teams, the West Valley Spartans, they are 1-1. Maricopa Rampage also 1-1. The Spartans are losing their first ball game 40-0 against the Desert Devils, and against the Elite Stars last week they lost 20-7. So just about set to get ready on this one. Some of the key players to take a look after we mention about the head coaches. Also, for the Spartans, the head coach is, we'll take a look here on the checking everything. We'll take a quick break right here before we get things started. And from the campus of Shadow Ridge High School in Surprise, Arizona, welcome to 2024 Arizona Youth Football League action as the West Valley Spartans take on the Maricopa Rampage in an 8 and under matchup. Hi, everybody. I'm Eric Anderson along with Jeff Lowry. 84 degrees out here on the far west side of Phoenix. Shadow Ridge High School opened in 2009. Both teams at 1-1 as the Spartans losing last week 20-7 to the Elite Stars, winning week 1 to the Desert Devils 40-0. Again, the Rampage 1-1. They are coached by Jose Garena as well as Coach Miller. And for the Spartans, head coach Julius Moorhead, as the team's just about set at midfield to do the coin toss. Spartans, some of the key players to keep your eye on is number 5, the quarterback Camden Trevino, the running backs Turner, Cuff, Little, and Nordorf, wide receiver Barker. Those are some of the key guys to keep an eye on for the Spartans. Barker, McMurray, and Rankin on defense will get a lot of the tackles. For the Rampage, quarterback Ramos and Cooper, running backs Thompson, McNeil, Reynolds, wide receivers Steinhausen and Liggins. Defense, a lot of the guys getting in on the tackles. No Perry is number 3. McNeil, 822 is Ellis as the captains meeting at midfield as far as still waiting for the Rampage to come out, but captains for the Spartans out there at midfield. And right in the middle of the mix, Rankin number 14. And the Rampage coming out in the red on the far side. Of course, the Spartans in the black. Beautiful football field out here in Surprise, way out on the west side, west of 303. School opened in 2009. Again, a couple of 1-1 records for the Spartans and the Rampage as they go to work here this morning out in Surprise. 84 degrees. And waiting for that coin toss at midfield. As far as some of the rules go for the conversions, if they do decide to kick an extra point, it's worth 2 points, but passing or running will be worth a point. Captains again mating at midfield and the coin in the air. And let's see who get the ball first, whether who wins the toss, if they decline or take the ball. Both teams at 1-1. Later on, we'll have a 9 and under game. The Spartans against the Rampage again. Then 13 and under at 2 p.m. Spartans against the Verado Junior Vipers. So the coin toss is finished. Just waiting for some signals here from the referee, or I should say the 3 refs. No signal yet as far as who did win the toss, who will defer and who will take the ball first. Yeah, and the Spartans in the black, the Rampage in the red. Seems to be a little bit of confusion going on at midfield after that coin toss. Head coach for the Spartans, Julius Moorhead; for the Rampage, Jose Garena and Coach Miller.
Eric, looks like the Rampage will be receiving the kick. How important is this game for both teams? I know it's early in the season, but you said both teams were one win, one loss, and you can take a lot of momentum away from this game here today.
So the Spartans will kick off. That means the Rampage will get the ball first. Ball on the tee at the 40-yard line, kicking from right to left for the Spartans. Take a look and see who's going to be doing some of the key special teams work. Dominic will be kicking off for the Spartans. Left-footed soccer-style kicker. The return men back for the Rampage at the 32-yard line, respectively, 2 men. Just about get this thing underway here out in Surprise at Shadow Ridge High School. So Dominic will kick off for the Spartans. And that is a squib kick here to the near side, bounces at the 44-yard line. Ball is loose, and it's recovered at the 43-yard line by the Rampage. Getting on top of that ball for the Rampage, Estrada. It did appear to be first down and 10 for the Spartans from their own 43-yard line. Again, at quarterback, at least expected starters. Trevino at quarterback, Turner, Clough, Little, and Nordoff at running backs. But we'll see who just shows up out there. Defense for the for the Spartans. A couple guys to keep their eye on. Number 8, Barker, McMurray, 15, Rankin, 14. And for the Rampage, Ramos and Cooper will share the quarterback duties as the Rampage first down and 10 from their own 43-yard line. Just underway after the onside kick. So first down and 10 for the Rampage from their own 43-yard line. Out of the shotgun, 2 receivers. Handoff going right in the backfield, and that's going to be a 4-yard loss back to the 39-yard line. And a nice tackle on defense that time by Clough. Tay Cooper wearing number 2 for the Rampage. McNeil also in the backfield. So a loss of 4 on the play, setting up second down and 14 for the Rampage back at their own 39-yard line. Just underway, no score. Rampage 1-1 as well as the Spartans 1-1. Second down and 14 for the Rampage from their own 39-yard line. 3 receivers set out of the shotgun. Low snap. Handoff going left this time and breaking to the outside over the 40. Finally taken down after a 5-yard gain at the 44-yard line. And a nice run that time by Brandon Chavez. So Chavez around the left side for the Rampage, picking up 5 yards. He gets back a little bit over the original line of scrimmage, setting up third down and 9 for the Rampage from their own 44-yard line. So a gain of 5 for Brandon Chavez. First quarter action, first possession of the ball game. Rampage needing to get to the 47-yard line of the Spartans. Third down and 9 for the Rampage from their own 44-yard line. They need the 47 of the Spartans. Getting two receivers out of the shotgun. Looking to throw this time and racing to his left is Tay Cooper, who takes off, and he's going to get maybe a yard at best out to the 42-yard line. I should say 44. Well, we'll decide on 4th down and 8 whether the Rampage will punt or go for it from their own 44-yard line. Again, no score, just underway, the first possession of the ball game, and the Rampage will go for it on 4th down and 8. Make it 4th down and 9 from their own 44-yard line. Tay Cooper will go out of the shotgun in a 3-receiver set. A handoff going right this time. Slicing and dicing his way out to midfield that time. On the carry is Kendrick Reynolds. Get some replay action there, and a gain of 5 on the play, and on downs it will turn over to the Spartans. 1st down and 10 from midfield, so good possession for the Spartans as the Rampage go 4 and out. Three minutes into this opening quarter, no score as the Rampage took the ball first and went 4 and out. Good field position for the Spartans. 1st down and 10 from midfield. Head coach Julius Moorhead. It's an 8-0 ball game. First and 10 for the Spartans from midfield. 3 backs in the backfield and a handoff going straight ahead and into the secondary and picking up 12 yards down to the 38-yard line that time with a nice run is Jameel Ellis. So Ellis with right around a officially 11-yard gain straight ahead. It'll be 1st down and 10 for the Spartans. Check that. I should say it was Walt Cuff. Walt Cuff on the carry that time. 11 yards for the Spartans. It'll be 1st down and 10 Spartans, the 39-yard line. And a hand Cuff again inside breaking tackle, stays on his feet and stumbles down to the 31-yard line. A gain of 8 for Walt Cuff. So Cuff getting the first 2 carries for the Spartans. It'll bring up 2nd down and 2 for the Spartans at the 31-yard line of the Rampage. Rampage got it first and they went 4 and out. No score is 10-minute quarters here. It's about midway through the opening quarter. No score. 2nd down and 2 for the Spartans at the 31-yard line of the Rampage. Both teams 1 and 1. Thompson out of the shotgun with 2 receivers in the backfield. 2nd down and 2. Handoff again inside, and the ball pops free. That time the handoff going to Tev Turner, and ball was recovered by the Spartans, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down and 2 for the Spartans at the 31 of the Rampage. So the Spartans have 1 first down. The Rampage went 4 and out as they got the ball first. No score here almost midway through this first 10-minute quarter. Coaches are allowed on the field. Julius Moorhead, the head coach for the Spartans. And we've got a whistle and a stoppage of play as Spartans are going to huddle up and see what they want to do. It'll be 3rd down and 2 for the Spartans, the 31 of the Rampage. No score here. First possession for the Spartans in the ball game. Both teams at 1 and 1. Welcome back, everybody. Eric Anderson along with Jeff Lowry out here at Shadow Ridge High School, all the way on the west side of Phoenix. In Surprise, no score here. First ball game of the morning, or actually second. There was a game prior to this as the Spartans against the Rampage. No score midway through the opening quarter. It's 3rd down and 2 for the Spartans at the 31-yard line of the Rampage after a timeout. 3 backs in the backfield. Out of the shotgun, we've got movement on that right side of the offensive line. So a false start against the Spartans. It'll cost them 5 yards, and it'll be 3rd down and 7 for the Spartans at the 36-yard line of the Rampage. Rampage got the ball first. They went 4 and out. So now the Spartans need to get to the 29 of the Rampage. Out of the shotgun. A little miscommunication, unless that was a fake, and taking it around the right side, a penalty marker comes in. It's Keenan Thompson going all the way around the right side down to the 9-yard line, a pickup of 30. But a penalty marker in this one most likely coming back. A misdirection play or else miscommunication. It's going to be holding against the Spartans, and the 30-yard gain is erased by Keenan Thompson. So a couple of penalties here, 2 in a row, have come back to bite the Spartans as they move that ball down to the 31-yard line. Now they're going to back up after a 30-yard gain by Keenan Thompson after the legal motion by the Spartans. So we're going to move this thing back all the way to the 46-yard line of the Rampage. It'll be 3rd down and 17 for the Spartans of the Rampage 46. They need the 29 of the Rampage. So we'll see what they do. This is basically 4-down territory. They're, at least the Rampage, when they went 4 and out, they did not punt. Went for it on 4th down, didn't pick it up from around their own 45. About halfway through the opening quarter, no score. Rampage went 4 and out. Now after consecutive penalties by the Spartans, a legal motion and a holding penalty that negated a 30-yard gain by Keenan Thompson, it is 3rd and 17 for the Spartans at the Rampage 46-yard line. On the snap, going right this time, is Tev Turner. Gets to the outside. In fact, that was Trevino, not Keenan Thompson, on that long run for the Spartans. It was negated. They're going to spot that ball at the 38-yard line of the Rampage. A gain on the play of 8. It'll set up 3rd down and 9 for the Rampage at the 36-yard line, or I should say for the Spartans at the Rampage 38. They need the 29-yard line. About 3 minutes remaining in this opening quarter. Spartans 4th down and 9. They'll go for it at the 38 of the Rampage. Out of the shotgun, Camden Trevino. Gets a snap, handoff going left and hit in the backfield. A tremendous play in the backfield that time by the Rampage. It was Jamil Ellis making the tackle, and on downs it will go back over to the Rampage. So a big 4th down stop by the Rampage, and Jamil Ellis turns the ball over on downs. So both, or shouldn't say on downs, there was a 1st down that was picked up by the Spartans, but after that a couple of penalties, and 4th down they could not convert, so the Rampage takes over with good field position, 1st down and 10 from their own 43. Right around 2 minutes remaining in this opening quarter. Both teams have had the ball once. No score, 1st down and 10 for the Rampage from their own 43-yard line. Shotgun formation for the Rampage. Quick toss left side. It is complete. And it's going to end up being a 4-yard loss. Ball was caught on that far side on a quick toss that time by Keenan Thompson. He was gang tackled by the Spartans, a loss of officially 3. It'll set up a 2nd down and 13 for the Rampage from their own 40-yard line. Again, with all the running going on, nearing the end of the opening quarter, no score. Both teams have had the ball once. Rampage went 4 and out to begin with. 2nd down and 13, Rampage from their own 40-yard line. 2 receivers set out of the shotgun. Another handoff straight ahead, maybe a yard at best behind left tackle. Nice stop there by Cruz McMurray after a gain of maybe 2. The ball player getting up has not gotten up yet. That got the carry and picked up about 2 yards. So we're going to take a timeout in the action here with no score, closing moments of the opening quarter, for an injury on the field to a Rampage, unidentified Rampage player. So Keenan Thompson going off a little bit slow for the Rampage after that carry. No score, closing moments of the opening quarter. It is 3rd down and 11 for the Rampage from their own 42-yard line. Shotgun formation for Tate Cooper. Two receiver set. He's going to take it himself going left. He is in trouble, and he is taken down all the way back at the 31-yard line. Making the stop that time, Jackson Nordorf with a tremendous tackle for a loss. So the Rampage facing a 4th down after a loss on the play of 8, all the way back to their 34-yard line. And it appears that is the end of the quarter. No score as both teams possessed the ball once, with nobody able to getting the ball into the end zone. No score after 1 quarter. And welcome back, everybody. Eric Anderson along with you. Start of the second quarter, no score as the Rampage in red and the Spartans in the black. First down and 10 for the Spartans from their own 35-yard line. Out of the shotgun formation, a handoff this time going left, and not much doing. It'll be a loss of 1 on the play. And a nice run that time around the, actually no gain on the play. A loss of 1. Don't say anything. I kind of got confused. I didn't know who was. Oh, because I was trying to see who was the running back first. But there wasn't a 44. A loss of 1, second down and 11 for the Spartans back at their own 34-yard line. No score early here in the second quarter. 2 receivers set out of the shotgun. Handoff again going right. Getting to the outside this time is Camden Trevino. And he's going to be wrestled down shy of the 40-yard line back at the 37, a pickup of 3. And coming up leading the charge for the Rampage, Davis Ramos, who also doubles as quarterback. Pickup of 3 on the play. It'll set up a 3rd down and 7 for the Spartans back at their own 38-yard line. The second possession for the Spartans. No score early here in the second quarter. 3rd down and 7 for the Rampage, or for the Spartans from their own 38. They need their own 45-yard line. Shotgun formation. Handoff going right this time. Slipping to the outside, and a 1st down and more down the near sideline. It's a big run by Walt Cuff all the way down the right sideline. Did he stay in bounds? If he did, it'll go for 62 yards. And as of now, it looked like he was stayed in bounds. So 6-0 in favor of the Spartans on a 62-yard run by Walt Cuff. Here early in the second quarter. So he tiptoed the sideline down the near side. It's 6-0 in favor of the Spartans early here in the second quarter. So Walt Cuff tiptoeing down that right sideline, and a good job of it. And again here, a pass or a run will go for 1 point. If they do decide to kick it, it will go for 2. Walt Cuff in the backfield. Camden Trevino is the quarterback. 3 receivers set as they go for the conversion. Trevino out of the shotgun. He'll roll to his right. Throws to the end zone, and it's out of the reach of the intended target in the back right corner of the end zone. The conversion is no good, and the score stays at 6-0 in favor of the Spartans here early in this second quarter. Ball was intended for Jackson Nordorf. And welcome back, everybody. Eric Anderson along with Jeff Lowry. 6-0 is our score in favor of the Spartans early in the second quarter. A 62-yard run by Walt Cuff. Ball on the tee, and all set to kick this thing off is Dominic. Dominic will kick off for the Spartans. Pair of return men for the Rampage at their 33-yard line. Last time Dominic kicked an onside kick, that seems to be the habit in this League, and this is kicked to the right side, picked up at the 45-yard line by the Rampage, and racing to his right is Tate Cooper, getting to the outside and stays inbounds and finally chased out on the far side. See where they mark out Tate, but it was a good return. He picked it up at his own 45-yard line on the return. They're going to mark him out over on the 33-yard line. A 22-yard run on the kick return by Tate Cooper. So good field position for the Rampage after a 22-yard return by Tate Cooper. 6-0 in favor of the Spartans on a 62-yard run by Walt Cuff. Midway through, or probably early, the scoreboard is not working out here at Shadow Ridge High School, but it's midway through the second quarter. It's an 8-0 ball game with the West Valley Spartans 1-1 against the Maricopa Rampage, also 1-1. So the Rampage trying to get on the board for the first time here as they face first down and 10 at the 34-yard line of the Spartans. Out of the shotgun, Tate Cooper had that big return of 21 yards, officially 21. And movement, see if the defender was drawn offsides that time. It's going to be offside against the Spartans, give them 5 yards. So it'll be 1st and 5 for the Rampage of the 29 of the Spartans. Tate Cooper has been at quarterback. He returned that kickoff to put Rampage in good field position, 21 yards. 1st and 5 for the Rampage of the 29 of the Spartans. Cooper out of the shotgun. Handoff going left this time. Ball pops loose. Picking it up again and getting clobbered. The ball is loose. And it is recovered down low by Aiden. Aiden getting the recover for the Spartans on that little misdirection play to the left. So the Rampage comes away empty. Officials meeting, they're going to say that it's still the Rampage ball. Spartans not happy with that. Spartans leading 6-0 here midway through the opening half. Conference with Spartans coach. They're going to say the Rampage held onto that ball. It certainly looked like a fumble. Recovered by Aiden, but it'll be Rampage ball at the 33 of the Spartans. It'll be 2nd down and 9 for the Rampage at the 33-yard line of the Spartans. Rampage trailing 6-0 here midway through the second quarter. Tate Cooper goes out of the shotgun. Loses the handle on the ball, and they're going to say his knee was down back at the 37-yard line, a loss of 4. So Tate Cooper couldn't get a handle on that snap. It'll be 3rd down and 13 for the Rampage, the 37 of the Spartans. They need the 24 of the Spartans for a 1st down. Most likely 4-down territory. Hasn't been a punt in the ball game so far. Davis Ramos goes out of the shotgun with an empty backfield. Handoff going right as Reynolds slips one tackle, stays on his feet, and goes down to the 31-yard line, a pickup of 6. Tackle made on defense that time by Josh. So the Rampage facing 4th down and 7 at the 32-yard line of the Spartans. Spartans leading 6-0 on a 62-yard touchdown run down the right sideline by Walt Cuff. 6-0 Spartans midway through the second quarter. No score here, so we're doing a little bit of an estimation. 4th down and 7. Rampage at the 32 of the Spartans. They need to get to the 24-yard line. Ramos out of the shotgun. Looks to throw, heaves it deep down the right side, and had a man open, but it goes incomplete as that ball well to the right. So on downs, the Spartans will take over. 1st down and 10 from their own 32-yard line. They lead it 6-0. Midway through the second quarter. Camden Trevino out of the shotgun with four receivers. Man comes in motion towards the near side, and on the end around, racing here to the near side is Tev Turner with some running room and taken out the 40-yard line after an 8-yard gain. Nice tackle by the Rampage and Kendrick Reynolds, but not until Tev Turner had a big gain on the play. But this one looks like it's coming back. A penalty, most likely holding against the Spartans. So an 8-yard run negated. Ball will be spotted back at the 22 of the Spartans. So it'll be 1st down and 20 for the Spartans back at their own 22-yard line. Trying to add to a 6-0 lead here. About a quarter left here in the first half. Man goes in motion. That's Nordhoff out of the shotgun. The handoff going left this time, and a big gain out to the 34-yard line that time by Walt Cuff, who had that touchdown earlier, 62 yards. They're going to give him almost 11 yards on the play. They spot the ball just shy of the 33 of the Spartans. 2nd down and 9. Spartans from their own 33-yard line. 2nd and 9. Quick toss here to the near side is complete. And a gang tackle here, maybe a yard at best on the pickup. There was a caught by Jackson Nordhoff here on the near side. Maybe a gain of 1 as swarm of the Rampage came over. In fact, they're going to maybe only give him a quarter of a yard, so not even a full yard. It'll really basically set up the same thing at 3rd and 9 for the Spartans from their own 33-yard line. They need their own 42. Spartans leading 6-0. Closing moments of the first half, a 62-yard run by Walt Cuff down the near sideline gave the Spartans the 6-0 lead. 84 degrees out here at the ballpark out in Surprise. Shadow Ridge High School, which opened in 2009. And a timeout for the Spartans. They're in the black, in the red, the Rampage, coached by Jose Garena. Coach Miller also for the Rampage. Julius Moorhead, the head coach for the West Valley Spartans. Rampage out of Maricopa. Our next ball game at noon will be 9 and under. West Valley Spartans again and the Maricopa Rampage, but that will be 9 and under starting at noon. But we've got a tight ball game right here. Closing moments of the first half. The Spartans leading 6-0 on a 62-yard run by Walt Clough in the closing moments of that opening quarter. Spartans facing a 3rd and 9 from their own 33. They need their own 42-yard line. See if this is 2-down territory. We'll just wait and see. Camden Trevino out of the shotgun. Gets a snap and a handoff going left. This time is Walt Cuff. Slipping tackles, breaks into the open. Down the far sideline, 2 men to the beat inside the 20. 15, 10, 5, and it's the second touchdown of the afternoon for Walt Cuff. This one goes for 68 yards. And it's 12-0 in favor of the Spartans. Closing moments of this opening half. So Walt Cuff on 3rd down and 9 takes it 68 yards in his second touchdown of the afternoon. And again, if they chose to kick it, it would be 2 points, but passing or running will go for 1, and most likely will be running again. Both teams 1-1, but Spartans off to a quick 12-0 lead. Spartans winning game 1 2 weeks ago. Desert Devils beat them 40-0 last week, losing 27 to the Elite Stars. It'll be a 1-point conversion. Tev Turner is the quarterback. 3 men out to the right. He's going to run it himself on the right side and dodges a tackler. He's into the end zone for a 1-point conversion. It is 13-0 in favor of the Spartans. Closing moments of the opening half. So 2 touchdown runs, 62 and 68 yards by Walt Cuff, and the Spartans leading 13-0 here. Closing moments of this first half. So Cuff showing some tremendous speed. First one went down the near sideline. That second one down the far sideline. Dominic will kick off for the Spartans. Tate Cooper returned the last kickoff 21 yards for the Rampage to give them good field position. So return men for the Rampage back deep, standing at their own 34-yard line. Keenan Thompson here on the near side, and I believe Tate Cooper on the far side. So Dominic will kick off for the Spartans. One was an onside kick. The other one kicked it deep. This one more of an onside kick to the near side. This does not go 10 yards. And getting on the ball quickly that time for the Spartans was Walt Cuff, who'd had the 2 touchdowns. It'll be very good field position after just an 8-yard kickoff by the Spartans and Dominic. It'll be 1st down and 10. Rampage at the 48-yard line of the Spartans. Spartans with a 13-0 lead. Closing moments of this first half. A pair of touchdown runs by Walt Cuff. 62 and 68 yards. The Rampage trying to get on the board for the first time this afternoon. And alternating quarterbacks a little bit. Tate Cooper will be the quarterback. 1st and 10 for the Rampage at the 48 of the Spartans. Cooper out of the shotgun. Men go in motion, a handoff going right this time. Kendrick Reynolds gets to the outside and taken down after an 8-yard gain over to the 40-yard line. They're going to mark him at about the 39, gain of 9. Walt Cuff, who's been all over the field for the Spartans, making the stop that time. And let's see where they mark that ball. But that will be the end of the first half, with the Spartans leading 13-0, a pair of touchdown runs by Walt Cuff, 62 and 68 yards. We're going to take a break in the action for halftime with the Spartans leading 13-0. And welcome back, everybody. Eric Anderson along with Jeff Lowry. 13-0 our score here is the Spartans leading the Rampage as we start the third quarter. Keenan Thompson set to kick off for the Rampage. They're trying to get on the board for the very first time. And a pair of touchdowns by Walt Cuff for the Spartans, 62 and 68 yards, the difference in this ball game. So Keenan Thompson, a squib kick to the far side. It is gobbled up and racing here to the near side this time is Aaron. He gets to the outside and picks up a return of 4 yards. It'll be good field position. Taken down by Tony Chiago. So Aaron with a 4-yard return will be good field position for the Spartans trying to add to a 13-0 lead here to start the third quarter. 1st and 10. Spartans from their own, or I should say from the Rampage 47-yard line. It's 8 and under ball here. The West Valley Spartans 1-1. Maricopa Rampage also 1-1. Temperatures expected to get into the high 80s, but very, very pleasant out here. Spartans 1st and 10 at the Rampage 47-yard line. They'll huddle up again. Julius Moorhead, the head coach for the Spartans, head coach for the Rampage, Coach Miller and Jose Garena. So Walt Cuff, wearing number 22 out of the backfield for the Spartans, has had a big afternoon, or big morning, I should say. 3 backs in the backfield as Trevino goes out of the shotgun. Handoff to Cuff going left. Slips a tackle, breaks free down the far sideline, cuts it back inside the 30, stays on his feet, and where are they going to mark him out of bounds? Some good running by Cuff again on the far sideline. A gain of 23 around that left side by Cuff, down to the 24-yard line. So Walt Cuff, a pair of runs for touchdowns, 62 and 68. Good start for the Spartans here to start the second half, trying to add to their 13-0 lead. Spartans again in the black, the Rampage out of Maricopa in the red. Both teams at 1-1. 1st down and 10, Spartans at the 24 of the Rampage. Trevino out of the shotgun. Flanked by running backs again. A handoff inside, and Kyrie Little gets the carry and gets to the left side and a pickup of 5 inside the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Let's go, Kyrie!
So Kyrie Little getting the pickup of 5 around the left side. It'll be 2nd and 5 for the Spartans at the 19 of the Rampage, trying to add to a 13-0 lead early here in the third quarter. Shadow Ridge High School, beautiful. Well, most of the fields out here now in Arizona are turf. It's not natural. What is it? Natural turf, whatever it is, but it's better with this heat. 2nd down and 5 for the Spartans at the 19-yard line of the Rampage. 3 backs in the backfield out of the shotgun. Trevino, and we've got a whistle and a stoppage of play. They handed it off to Kyrie Little, but this play, they don't get it off without the whistles and a stoppage. Appears it'll be offside against the Rampage, a free 1st down for the Spartans. So move the chains, 1st and 10 for the Spartans at the 14 of the Rampage as the Spartans trying to add to a 13-0 lead here, early stages of the third quarter, first drive of the third quarter. Trevino out of the shotgun. Handoff going right this time. And it's Little again trying to get to the outside, slips a tackle and fights his way all the way close to the 5-yard line. They're going to mark him down at the 5, a yard shy of the 1st down, a gain of 9. It'll be 2nd down and 1 for the Spartans at the 5-yard line of the Rampage. We've got an injured player. For the Rampage over here on the near side, we'll take a look and see who it is. So an injured Rampage player here on the near side. Thompson, the injured player for the Rampage, as he goes off the field. Spartans with a 2nd down and 1 at the 5-yard line of the Rampage. Spartans leading 13-0 midway through the second quarter. Out of the shotgun, Trevino, the handoff to Cuff going left, breaks it to the outside, a foot race to the end zone, and Walt Cuff is into the end zone for his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon, a 5-yard run. And it's 19-0 Spartans here midway through the 3rd quarter. So Walt Cuff with 3 touchdowns, 62, 68, and 5 yards. And it's 19-0 favor of the Spartans, and they'll try to tack on a point. Again, kicking is 2 points, pass or run is 1 point. So both teams are at 1-1 trying to advance their records, and right now it's been Spartans all the way, leading 19-0 before this conversion here midway through the 3rd quarter. Trevino out of the shotgun. To his right is Walt Cuff in the backfield. Trevino rolling right, looks to throw, fires to the end zone. It's complete for the 2-point conversion that time to Jackson Nordorf. Should say a 1-point conversion. And it's 20-0 in favor of the Spartans midway through the 3rd quarter. So a 5-yard run by Cuff and a 1-point conversion. Trevino to Nordorf, and midway through the 3rd quarter, it's 20-0 in favor of the Spartans. The first possession for either team in the 3rd quarter. At noon, we'll have the 9-0 West Valley Spartans against the Maricopa Rampage, but that'll be 9-0. Again, Dominic, wearing number 1 for the Spartans, will kick off from his 40. We'll see who's going to be back deep for the Rampage. Keenan Thompson went off injured moments ago. Kendrick Reynolds on the far side, the return man. And Amir McNeil, I believe, here on the near side will take a closer look with the binoculars. So 20-0 in favor of the Spartans midway through the third quarter as Dominic will kick off for the Spartans. Kick here to the near side and falling in at his own 47-yard line that time for the Rampage. It's number 12, Davis Ramos, who quarterbacks. So generally all is pretty good field position at this level of ball. It'll be first down and 10 for the Rampage from their own 47-yard line. They trail it 20-0 midway through the third quarter. 3 touchdown runs by Spartan Walt Cuff, 62, 68, and 5 yards. Temperatures expected to get up maybe to 89 at the highest. This is an 8 and under division ball game of the Arizona Youth Football League, a great place to play. So the Rampage takes over first down and 10 from their own 47-yard line. So good field position for the Rampage out of Maricopa. Davis Ramos, number 12, is the running back. First down and 10. Ramos on the handoff inside, nothing doing. Looks like 44, but I believe it's number 11, Zeke Reed. Kind of tough to read some of these uniform numbers. 11 looking almost like 44. A loss on the play of 2. Some good defense by the Spartans. Second down and 12. Rampage just inside their own 45-yard line. Ramos out of the shotgun. Low snap. Handoff going left this time, but running into a wall and nothing doing that time. Again, it's Zeke Reed. Leading the stop for the Spartans that time, Braylon Rankin, one of the top tacklers for the Spartans. We've got an injured member of the Rampage. No gain on that play. It'll be third down and 12 for the Rampage from their own 45, but we've got an injury for the Rampage. And getting up, it is Zeke Reed, wearing number 11. He's going to be okay walking off. Midway through the third quarter, it is 20-0 in favor of the Spartans, trying to run their record to 2-1. 3 touchdown runs by Walt Cuff, 62, 68, and 5 yards. So a timeout is called on third down and 12 for the Rampage from their own 45-yard line. Have not gotten into the end zone yet. The closest they got, I believe they were right around the Spartans' 30-yard line at one time. Pretty much 4-down territory. There has not been a punt in this ball game. 8 and under ball. So the Rampage on third down and 12 from their own 45-yard line. They need the opposite 43, the Spartan 43. Davis Ramos, the quarterback, will go out of the shotgun. Tay Cooper in the backfield on third down and 12. Ramos will look to throw, heaves it up into traffic. It goes incomplete to triple coverage intended for Jamison Steinhausen. Good coverage back there, leading the pack that time on coverage for the Spartans. Aaron. So an incomplete pass. It's 4th down and call it a long 12 for the Rampage from their own 45-yard line.
Watch the ball, watch the ball.
They will go for it on 4th and 12 of the Rampage from their own 45. Ramos out of the shotgun. Grayson Estrada is the running back behind Ramos. Handoff going right this time. It's Kendrick Reynolds trying to get to the outside, but he is not going to get there. Huge tackle for a loss that time by Walt Cuff, who's done it all. He'd be my MVP in the ball game if there were voting for that. He's got 3 touchdowns running. And it's going to be a loss on the play of 7. A loss of 7 on 4th down for the Rampage, and a great stop by Walt Cuff, and a short field for the Spartans. 1st down and 10 at the 38 of the Rampage. Spartans trying to add to a 20-0 lead here, midway to maybe a quarter left in the third quarter. No scoreboard not working here this afternoon. 3 touchdown runs by Walt Cuff, 62, 68, and 5 yards. And he just made a tackle for a loss of 7 on that 4th down against the Rampage. So a short field for the Spartans, 1st down and 10 at the 38 of the Rampage. Camden Trevino is the quarterback with an empty backfield. And now shifting into the backfield. Well, check that. Still an empty backfield with essentially 5 receivers. 1st down and 10. Man goes in motion on the end around. Going from right to left is Barker. Barker is hit and roped down for a loss on the far side. Big tackle on the far sideline that time, or the far side. It was by Amir McNeil. And a loss on the play of 4. 2nd and 14 for the Spartans at the 42-yard line of the Rampage. McNeil with a tackle for a loss of 4. Spartans 2nd down and 14 at the 42-yard line of the Rampage. And movement on that line as Ramos was going to go, or Trevino was going to go out of the shotgun. I believe the defender was drawn off, but we'll wait and see. Indeed, it is offside against the Rampage, a member of that interior line. Markov 5 yards back, and it's going to be about 2nd, we'll call it 9. For the Spartans is the 37-yard line of the Rampage. Camden Trevino out of the shotgun with Nordoff in motion on the far side, and a handoff going from right to left this time and picking up just a couple of yards. Well, staying on his feet and racing down the far sideline, and finally tackled Camden Trevino.
Good job, Kai.
Kendrick Reynolds on the tackle. So a gain on the play of 26 yards. Spartans move the ball all the way down to the 13 of the Rampage.
Good run, Kyrie.
Cuff out of the shotgun. Trevino is the quarterback. Nordoff goes in motion towards the far side. We've got a whistle. It could be delay of game against the Spartans. And it appears that's what it's going to be. They'll march that ball back to and send, that actually is the end of the quarter. So at the end of the third quarter, it is 20-0 in favor of the Spartans over the Rampage. And welcome back, everybody. Eric Anderson along with Jeff Lowry. The Spartans with a 20-0 lead as we head to the fourth quarter as the team's change ends. 3 touchdown runs by Walt Cuff for the Spartans, the difference in the ball game, 62, 68, and 5 yards. First down and 10 for the Spartans at the 7-yard line of the Rampage, who they have not been able to do all too much this afternoon. Trevino, the quarterback, out of the shotgun. Cuff lines up to his right. Man goes in motion towards the far side. Trevino tosses. It's complete out of the backfield, going right this time. Dodging tackles and down to the 6-yard line, the receiver. Making that catch, Tev Turner, who went in motion that time. And it's a gain of 6 on the play. Make it 7. Second down and 3 for the Spartans at the 6-yard line of the Rampage, as the Spartans really has had the Rampage on the defense the entire afternoon, or late morning, I should say. So imagine the Rampage getting a little bit tired. Spartans trying to add to a 20-0 lead here early in the fourth quarter. Second down and 3. Spartans at the 6 of the Rampage. Trevino out of the shotgun, quick toss right side. It is complete, and racing into the end zone for a touchdown on that far side is Jackson Nordhoff. It is 26-0 in favor of the Spartans on a 6-yard touchdown pass from Trevino to Jackson Nordhoff. So 26-0 Spartans here early in the fourth quarter. They've dominated this ball game all the way around, trying to run their record at 2-1. The Rampage, unless something surprising happens, they're going to drop to 1-2. Spartans will go for the 1-point conversion. The PAT is Camden Trevino out of the shotgun. Five receiver set. Trevino rolling right, has pressure, tosses it to the end zone. It goes incomplete. And unable to hang on to the ball that time, Cam Barker. So the 1-point conversion, it's 1 point if you go for a run or a pass, is no good. It is 26-0 Spartans. Replay. Taking a look at that instant replay on the touchdown, a 6-yard touchdown pass from Trevino to Nordhoff. And it's been all Spartans here the late morning here. Dominic will kick off for the Spartans again. Back deep, Kendrick Reynolds, number 10 on the far side. And McNeil here on the near side at the 35 to return this kick of Dominic for the Spartans. Generally, the kicks have been short to the near side. Not necessarily the definition of an onside kick. This is a squib kick here to the near side. It is picked up and bringing it back from the 45 to the 47-yard line that time. Just a couple of yards and returned on the play by Jamison Steinhausen. Kyrie Little making the stop on that return of 2 yards by the Rampage. Rampage first down and 10 from their own 47-yard line. They trail it 26-0 here in the early stages of the fourth quarter. So the Spartans have controlled this ball game from the get-go. 3 touchdown runs by Walt Cuff, 62, 68, and 5 yards, and then Trevino a 6-yard touchdown pass to Jackson Nordhoff. 12 o'clock, the 9 and under ball game. West Valley Spartans again against Maricopa Rampage. Rampage first down and 10 from their own 47-yard line. Out of the shotgun. Tate Cooper gets the snap. A delay going straight ahead and a gain of about 3 out close to midfield. Grayson Estrada, the running back, gets the carry and picked up 3 yards out to midfield. It'll be 2nd down and 7 for the Rampage at the 50. Spartans appearing that they'll run their record to 2-1 as they lead it 26-0 here in the early stages of the fourth quarter. Rampage 2nd down and 7 from midfield. Cooper out of the shotgun. 2 receivers set. He will look to throw, heaves it up into traffic, and a jump ball into double coverage. It goes incomplete. That one was lofted up for Jamison Steinhausen at the 40. Tev Turner on coverage. Not a whole lot of passing at this level of ball. The 3rd down and 7 for the Rampage again from the 50-yard line. Tate Cooper goes out of the shotgun. 2 receivers set. Handoff going left side, and McNeil gets some daylight. He's down the left side inside the 40, dodging tacklers, cuts it back, and finally knocked down right around the 33-yard line of the Spartans. Tackle made on that far side by Cruz McMurray. A gain of 18 yards on the play. So the Rampage trying to stop this shutout. They trail it 26-0 midway through the fourth quarter. 1st down and 10 for the Rampage, the 32-yard line of the Spartans. Tate Cooper is the quarterback for the Rampage. Grayson Estrada is the tailback with 2 receivers. Man goes in motion, now shifts into the backfield. And end around, the ball pops loose. And it's recovered by the man on the end around. That was Kendrick Reynolds. And a loss on the play of 3. It'll be 2nd down and 13 for the Rampage at the 35-yard line of the Spartans. 26-0 Spartans midway through the 4th quarter. No scoreboard, no operating scoreboard. Tate Cooper out of the shotgun. Essentially an empty backfield with 5 receivers. Cooper, quick toss here to the near side, and it goes incomplete. A little bit too high that time for number 24, who's not listed on the roster. Looks like a change maybe of numbers.
Let's get a tackle, Kyrie. Come on, Cruz.
3rd down and 13 for the Rampage at the 35-yard line of the Spartans. Tate Cooper out of the shotgun with 4 receivers. A low snap, and they're going to say he's down back at the 39-yard line as he had to go down and get that ball and dropped in either. Officially going to mark it at the 37, a loss of 2, setting up 4th down and 15. Rampage, the 37 of the Spartans. In fact, Alberto Mendez Jr. was 24, the intended receiver on that prior play. He wears either number 19 or 24. So it was Mendez on that overthrow a moment ago. 26-0 Spartans. Probably getting right around their 10-minute quarter, so probably right around the 4-minute mark remaining in this ball game. 4th down and 5 for the Rampage at the 37 of the Spartans. Cooper out of the shotgun. Grayson Estrada, the tailback, with 3 receivers. Cooper in trouble, and down he goes back at the 45-yard line. McMurray, Rankin, and Aaron in on the tackle that time and the sack. They're going to mark that at the 44-yard line of the, well, now the 45 of the Spartans. So a loss of 7 on the play, and on downs, the Spartans will take over from their own 45. Trying to add to a 26-0 lead, I'd imagine right around 3 minutes remaining in this contest. The 9 and under West Valley Spartans coming out for the noon game. The Rampage have been pretty much on the field the whole time. Ball rests at the 45-yard line of the Rampage. What's going on there? They're going the same way that they... The Rampage was going that way, and now the Spartans are going that way. I thought I was losing my mind. We're on. So a little bit of confusion out there as far as what side of the ball the offense and defense would line up on, but on downs, The Spartans take over, first down and 10 from their own 45-yard line as they do move it from right to left, leading 26-0. Right around 3 minutes remaining in this fourth quarter. Two receivers set out of the shotgun, a handoff going left this time. Cutting it up, stutter stepping, and racing into the open down the middle of the field this time, inside the 15, the 10, the 5. In for a touchdown that time is Mack. A 55-yard run by Mack. A 55-yard run by Mack. That's first name, and it is now 32-0 in favor of the Spartans. Just like that, Mack got into the secondary, dodged and darted, and took it 55 yards for a touchdown. 32-0 Spartans dominating this one, closing moments of the ball game. Mack with a 55-yard run. Now a two-point conversion try for the Spartans. Out of the shotgun, Rankin. Rankin going to take it himself, and he's going to waltz into the end zone for a one-point conversion. It is 33-0. Spartans right around the 3-minute mark remaining in this ball game. So it's been a blowout for the Spartans. Their record will go to 2-1, and tough afternoon for the Rampage, trailing at 33-0 here in the later stage of the ball game. And the Rampage to get one more crack at trying to snap this shutout. Game about an hour and 33 minutes old. At noon, the 9 and under West Valley Spartans against the 9 and under Maricopa Rampage. Getting some of the reserves in there now as this huge lead for the Spartans. Probably see a couple of different people in the ball game. Dominic will kick off for the Spartans. He's done that all late morning. Jamison Steinhaus out as one of the return men. Alberto Mendez Jr. wearing 24. Also one of the return men. Here on the near side is Tate Cooper. Back at his 35, as well as Mendez on the far side of the 35, as Dominic will kick off for the Spartans. Another kick here to the near side. It bounces inside the 45, and picking it up and actually having his knee touch the ground, Jamison Steinhausen. They'll mark that at the 41-yard line of the Rampage. So 33-0 Spartans. 3 touchdown runs by Walt Cuff, 62, 68, and 5 yards. Trevino, a 6-yard touchdown pass to Nordhoff, and a 55-yard run by Mack just moments ago. Rampage 1st and 10 from their own 41-yard line in the closing moments of this ball game as the Rampage trailing 33-0. Temperatures expected to creep into the high 80s, but very, very pleasant out here in Surprise. We're on the far, far west side of the Phoenix Metroplex. Surprise, Shadow Ridge High School, which opened in 2009, actually west of the 303. 1st and 10, Rampage from their own 41-yard line. Out of the shotgun, a quick toss by Davis Ramos. And that one is completed over midfield that time to Kendrick Reynolds. It is a gain of 12 over the middle to the 47-yard line of the Spartans. So the Rampage trying to get on the board here in the late stage of this ball game. First down and 10, Rampage, the 47-yard line of the Spartans. Quarterback draw, going straight ahead, Davis Ramos, and not much there. Maybe got a yard at best, and the stop made on defense by Cruz McMurray. Going to be a penalty marked off against the Spartans. My guess that's either a face mask or some sort of personal foul. I would guess a face mask with that tacklers all together. So mark that ball 15 yards ahead for the Rampage. Down at the Spartans' 32-yard line. Spartans leading 33-0, the final stage of this ball game. Rampage first and 10 at the 32 of the Spartans, and penalty markers come in. It's going to be offside against the Spartans. Both teams, one thing that's easy to do at this point when it's a blowout is minds can start drifting a little bit. Is this one basically in the books? A 5-yard offside penalty against the Spartans. First down and 5 for the Rampage of the 27 of the Spartans. The offensive line is all lined up, but the coach discussing things with the offense. From the shotgun, a quick toss that goes incomplete on the far side. That was Davis Ramos again throwing that pass, and some good pressure coming from Braylon Rankin. So a timeout is called. The Spartans come to the near sideline. It'll be second down and 5. Rampage of the 27 of the Spartans. Spartans leading 33-0. Final stages of this ball game. 3 ball games this afternoon out here at Shadow Ridge High School. This first one, Spartans leading 33-0 over the Maricopa Rampage in an 8-and-under matchup. Noon, 9-and-under, West Valley Spartans again against the Maricopa Rampage at 2. 13-and-under, West Valley Spartans against the Verado Junior Vipers. Second and 5 for the Rampage of the 27 of the Spartans. Davis Ramos, number 12, the quarterback, with Grayson Estrada, the tailback, behind him. And a handoff going right, spinning, fighting his way down to the 21-yard line that time, and a fine run. Kendrick Reynolds runs into traffic right around the 22-yard line. He's going to be just shy of the first down. Well, in fact, that is enough for the first down, just barely. Move the chains. It'll be first and 10 for the Rampage of the 22 of the Spartans. Final stages of this ball game, and the Spartans leading 33-0. 3 touchdown runs by Walt Cuff, 62, 68, and 5 yards. First and 10, Rampage of the 22 of the Spartans. Davis Ramos, the quarterback. Grayson Estrada, the tailback, lines up behind him. Out of the shotgun. Fires it, a wobbler to the far side down to the 10-yard line. Some good pressure that time, and it was intended for Jamison Steinhausen. Goes incomplete. So a timeout is called on second down and 10 after the incomplete pass. Second down and 10, Rampage of the Spartans 22. Again, no scoreboard that is operating, so doing the best we can as far as time. It's the later stages of the fourth quarter, 33-0 Spartans. Good overall performance by the Spartans wearing black. 2nd down and 10 for the Rampage of the 22 of the Spartans. Ramos out of the shotgun. Again, he'll look to throw. Throws up a wobbler into traffic. Again, it goes incomplete. And again, intended down on that far side for Steinhausen, down around the 10-yard line into double coverage. Throwing the ball a little bit tougher at this level. A lot of running. Be 3rd down and 10 for the Rampage of the 22 of the Spartans, trying to stop this shutout. 33-0 Spartans, later stages of the ball game. Out of the shotgun is Ramos. And a handoff inside and a big collision. Rankin and McMurray with a huge hit that time. And that is the end of the ball game as the Spartans win this ball game by a score of 33-0. 3 touchdown runs by Walt Cuff, 62, 68, and 5 yards. A 6-yard touchdown pass, Trevino to Nordhoff, and Mack a 55-yard run. And the Spartans have improved their record to 2-1. While the Maricopa Rampage dropped to 1-2. And I'm Eric Anderson for Jeff Lowry. Enjoy your afternoon.